So we're here at the 2024 Florida RV Super Show, and how about this? How about an RV pullable that weighs less than 9,000 pounds and can sleep up to 11 people? We're gonna take a look at the Keystone Hideout 31 BRD.
$34,995. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two
crazy campers. And after losing a combined weight of more than 200 pounds,
we realized we had so much more energy for activities.
Come along with us as we explore the great outdoors.
And join us on a brand new adventure. And boy, Joe, I wish we could get into a time machine right now and take our kiddos on an adventure involving this Keystone Hideout. I cannot believe the innovation inside of this RV.
Well, here's the thing. Like, when you're looking for an RV for a large family, I mean, we travel in a couples camper and we're trying to figure out how do we get one baby into it, right? But we're looking at an RV, and when you have a family that big, a lot of times a Class A is kind of out because you don't see a lot of room for all these different bunkhouses, and you really have to get into a fifth wheel. And a lot of us don't have the money to go buy a dually F350.
Well, and even if you can have like the technical beds, they can feel very claustrophobic to the kids. And I feel like you're gonna see when we step inside of this, how spacious it is for the children. They don't feel like they're crammed into this unit.
Yeah, so taking a look at this, this is a 31, so 31 feet inside, 35 feet 11 inches total length. That's gonna be including your tongue. 8,000 pound dry weight, 2 slides, sleeps 11, and has a front bed. Let's take a look inside. We're gonna head right into the magic place where you're gonna get people to fill up an 11-person camper.
That is gross.
No, it isn't.
We're not saying that. Get down. No, we're not saying that. Change it.
That's funny.
I cannot believe that Joe just said that, but this is a bedroom. And of course, I'm standing here as we turn the camera to it. But yes, this is a bedroom very much like we have in Eleanor, but instead of it being one side entry, your entry is both sides of the bed. And sometimes it can feel a little bit weird to have this wall right at the foot of your bedroom, but the fact that you have side space on both sides is kind of nice because you have a 2-person exit out of this room. Right here, we have closet space that's very nice. You have nice shelves. I would probably take these shelves out so that I can take advantage of hanging some clothes, but it is nice and deep. They have what seems to be new to Keystone, which is a laundry chute. Now, if you've got 11 people camping, you're going to have enough laundry to fill the entire pass-through storage area, but I like the idea. I like how they're thinking. You can have room for your CPAP on this shelf here. Really, really nice. Joe's got it mirrored on his side with electricity. And then over the top of the bed, I like how Keystone is giving you some storage right above your head with easy access, because we have drawers and we have cabinet space, but it can be really hard to fish things out of here with that cabinet.
Yeah, you can come up here and just put some like little totes and have much easier access to it. Underneath, we do have some storage, and that is a nice, decent storage. I'm thinking I could probably fit 4 server rack batteries under that one. Now, one thing I will say, again, coming into here is you do have 2 outlets, but you are missing any kind of USB plugs. It would be nice that they would have this and then also have a USB plug over there as well.
Okay, so this is nice. There's a TV backer right here in Mom and Dad's room, which is really cool. And then they have their own dedicated air conditioning, so that's really nice so that it stays cool in here. But then there's another AC unit in the ceiling here in the living room.
We'll come up over here. And here's the first place that we're going to put some of these kiddos. We have a trifold or a pull-out sofa. So all we need to do is we're going to pull off these 2 cushions, and then we're going to just kind of grab, pull out. There are some folding legs down here. Take a look at this. Then we drop this back down, put our cushions back up, and you can easily fit, you know, 2 kids on there. And I'm curious, like, how comfortable it is. Rachel, why don't you come and take it? 5'7.5". Can you lay on it? Can you, like, are your feet going to stick out?
If I lay down the pillows.
Maybe like that?
Yeah.
So good for shorter people, not necessarily somebody who's 6 foot tall.
I'm pretty comfortable, and the fact that I don't have to sleep with like the ceiling this close to me is nice. So I actually like it. Okay, so right next to the couch is this dinette, and I think Keystone is doing it right. This is a completely useful dinette because you do not have the U shape. You don't have to worry about trying to make somebody sit in the seat that they don't want to sit in. Everybody's got a nice position seat, and it's the perfect trajectory for the wall behind our lovely camera person, Chris, who is taping. They've got a perfect trajectory for the television set. Now, all of this will drop down and you can make this into a bed. And we have taken Anthony and Caleb, our adult children, on a trip and utilize the dinette as a bed, and it's worked out great. It's more of like a day bed. I mean, you want a shorter person probably on it, but it would be great for kids.
Over here in the kitchen, we'll start right up here. We have nice cabinet up here, 2 shelves, so plenty of stuff up there. We have a little Greystone microwave. We have our stovetop, little tiny oven. Don't think you're going to be cooking enough food for 11 people in that. We do have a nice big countertop with a large sink, inverter, solar flex outlet up here. Down here we have, let's see, are they all drawers? 3 drawers. Have a little bit of storage here under the sink, and it's nice because the sink and everything, all the pipes are cut off, so you could put a couple of little things down in here. Over here we have a refrigerator. It's going to be a 12 volt. I do like the fact that they're switching everything over to 12 volt and we don't have to worry about the gas. Got its pluses and minuses, but one thing about it is I'm finding with our 12 volt, it really does not use a lot of electricity. Even when we only had 1 battery, we were able to get a couple of days off of that 12 volt.
So we have our controls for our air conditioner right here, which is actually a really nice placement. And then this is something cool. This is where you have the bathroom. And what's nice about this is if you're traveling with a bunch of kiddos, it's nice that there is an outdoor door that leads outside. So if they're out playing, they can come in, use the bathroom, and not dirty up the whole rest of the trailer. And I would say that this is a nice sink placement. Certainly plenty enough room for adults or kids with this toilet. They do have a shower that is nice and tall, plenty of headroom over the shower if you're tall like Joe. I do wish that they would have given us a little bit of a higher shower liner so that we could use it kind of as a bathtub, especially with kids in mind, having a little bit of deeper space. And we're seeing that in some of the units where they have pretty much a shower, but just a little bit of depth so that I can wash off the pupster or the littler kids. I would rather see that. As soon as you come out of the bathroom though, there's some nice storage, if I can get this open. Plenty of pantry space, which is really nice because you're gonna have to bring a lot of things and a lot of food to feed all of those peoples. Talk about where magic happens. This is the true magic of this RV, and that is this extra bedroom. Now think about the possibilities. I know that this is really, designed with a big family in mind, but dude, I would love to have this even as a couples camper that you could retrofit as an office even. This is so much space.
Yeah, you have some storage down here. You have some shelves here. You've got 1 bed up here that you could put a decent sized child or even 2 small kids. I don't know whether or not they have any kind of arms or anything to help a kid not falling off. We've got another bed here, and it looks like we even have storage, look at that, underneath this bed.
That's
so we
incredible.
can put all their blankets and everything in there. Or toy box.
Yes.
Yeah. We've got over here some pull-out like futon type beds.
And then you have another.
And then we have, look at this. We've got one right here where we can just pull this down and have another bed. So like you've got 1, 2, 3, maybe even 3 children on there. Another one here, another one up here. Like so much room for all of the kids that you're gonna have.
But if you don't have a lot of kids, let's say you have like 2 kids,
They could bring all their friends.
they're going to feel like they have such a nice playroom. And if there is a rainy day at the campsite, how do you entertain the kids if they do need to come inside because it's storming?
As an Eagle Scout,
Yes.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but this is a big enough RV where you could be the scoutmaster and bring your entire troop and they could just camp in this one RV.
Oh my goodness, but they're supposed to do it like with tenting and roughing it, and this
Yes.
is not a unit of roughing it.
So we do have some cabinets over here, some nice deep storage that Rachel would take to put all of her stuff in.
Sorry kids, mom's getting that.
We have another one down here as well.
Okay, so we didn't show this earlier, but I did tell you that there is prime positioning viewing space from the dinette set and the couch. But here's where you would mount the television set, really nice. And I love having this shelf, room for the clickers so that you don't lose them, and some cabinet space here. So this is really nice. Put your DVDs, things like that when you're on the road. Lots of entertainment, a true entertainment center.
Okay, so starting up here in the front, we do have a place for 2 propanes, our batteries over here, and then we do have an electric trailer jack over here. Coming down here in the front, we have a pass-through, a little bit smaller than I would like for an RV that has 11 people in it. We're not gonna be able to get to the other side, but you can look in there. We do have solar charge controller already in here with the switch, and then they are prepped for an inverter, and it also has tire link prep, so you have all your TPMS stuff set up. Coming down here, we have electric stabilizer jacks. Always nice to just be able to press one button and have it stabilize. We have a window here, fold up steps over here. And then we can take a look here at this chart. So carrying capacity, 1,830 pounds. Hitch weight is gonna be about 1,000. 46 gallons fresh water, 39 gallon wastewater, 70 gallon or 69 gallon gray water. So here's all of our information right here. Total height of 11 foot 3 inches. Coming down here, we have speakers out for the outside. Here's gonna be our furnace. Cable right here, along with an inverted outlet. So if you wanna hang your television out here. Now here is your second door, which it is nice to have the second door going into the bathroom so the kids can all be outside. When I grew up, stay out of the house, right? Kids were not allowed in the house during the day. So it's nice that, you know, they're not gonna track all the dirt in if you're in the Keys or if you're just in a campground with a lot of dirt. They can come in and out, use this bathroom, keep them out of the RV. And then to top that off, they've got over here, you've got an outdoor kitchen. So we got a little place to cook. They have a sink and you have a refrigerator. So there's no reason for them to go inside unless it's raining. And then over here, we do have our RV, again, our stabilizer jacks, and there's an outlet over here. So plenty of room out here. Unfortunately, the awning does not come all the way down, but again, at least you have this over your head to protect you a little bit if it happens to be raining. And then here we have our griddle hookup. And then you can see up on top, there is a solar panel. Don't know how many solar panels are up there, but there are a couple of solar panels, or at least one up there. And then it does have a walkable roof as well. And then on the other side are all of your different hookups for your water and everything else. Okay, pros and cons.
Do we even have to question the pro? The pro is that back room. That's so spacious. There's so many possibilities. I mean, I'm eyeing that even as an office. Even if you're a couple camper, gosh, having that extra room is really, really nice. What about you?
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna say the pro is just the outdoor kitchen and the fact that you have that back door so you can keep all the kiddos out of the RV during the day.
What about a negative? Is there any con?
I'm going to give you 2. I know we're only supposed to have 1. I'm going to give you 2. Number 1 is going to be the bedroom for the master bedroom. Little tight, little claustrophobic. Like even going in, like when you were trying to get into that cabinet, you kind of have to turn and angle yourself to get into that little cabinet. And then when you close that door, you're gonna feel really closed in. Then you have your television up on the side, like somebody's gonna have a crick in their neck trying to watch TV. I kind of like, you're gonna have to at least put it on a swinging arm. My second con is gonna be for an RV that sleeps 11 people, there is not a lot of storage room in this thing.
Yeah.
You have a smaller pass-through, and then when you get into the living space, there's not a lot of storage room for food, for clothes. Like, again, 11 people, and it's got half the storage that we have in our RV.
Can I say my con now? And that is the kitchen. All right, Keystone, not just Keystone, but all of the trailer companies out there. We need an actual functional oven, or give us a convection oven. Like, give us a microwave that we could use, like an air fryer, something like that. But that is just a waste. There's no way that you're gonna, what are you gonna do? Bake one cookie and spread it amongst 11 people, right? So we need functional stuff. Also, I'd like to see, if you are gonna give us just a microwave, a bigger microwave, more of a residential unit. So I would rather just have space for bring my own air fryer, or a decent sized microwave, something like that. But I don't like just filling up the space with an easy bake oven that we all know we ain't gonna be able to use.
Well, that is going to be the Keystone Hideout 31 BRD. Let us know in the comment section what you think about this. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button on this video. It really does help build the channel, but it also lets us know what kind of videos you'd like to see.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Until next time,
Happy camping.